Search Podcast, episode 5, PORKYFEST. This is gonna be a good podcast.
Good one.
I already feel it. It's already in the blood. So yeah, this is Rambo and
Vamp
reporting to you live from Dark Search headquarters, wherever that is.
You don't even know where it's at.
So yeah, PORKYFEST. That was last Saturday. What a gig! That was epic gig.
Incredible.
Epic. Like that was the best $2 I spent on a gig. First gig I've ever spent $2 on. They were charging $4 or $5.
Yeah.
This one was first like $2. And I was actually surprised. I was like, wow, that's like I hope I'm getting my money's worth.
It was way worth it.
Because like whenever my first impression was like I saw all these bands and I was like, wow, $2. Like they're only gonna be playing for like a couple songs here and there.
2-3 songs.
So like before you even get into groove of things, new bands gonna be playing and.
Yeah.
But
they bounced it out pretty good.
Yeah, but then it was like it opened up okay, whatever, good, and then once they got to the main event, which I think it was all agreed.
Yeah,
Cannabiscuits.
They took the show.
That was the show. Like that was the main slot. Like they were like in the middle. They were after Hannah, and then once
who was first? Extra Hate was first.
Extra Hate, some other bands, some like punk, acoustic bands were playing.
Actually, I think Rocksteady Risers. Yeah, they were before Cannabiscuits.
No, they were after one. Yeah, because after Cannabiscuits.
No, because I was talking to them after Cannabiscuits.
No, I remember those Rocksteady Risers. They played after Cannabiscuits. It was a crazy night. Who knows? It was all off the hizzy.
Anyway, shout out to Rocksteady Risers.
Shout out to them. Rocksteady Risers. But Cannabiscuits, though, I take. That was just like.
You skanked like the whole time.
Their whole set list. I was in there in the pit just skanking away. And
great.
I was dead after that. I remember after that I felt like I was gonna die.
The only downfall of the fest, I think, was the dust.
Yeah, it was kind of dirty.
But I mean, it was worth it.
It was worth it,
Okay.
I think after we didn't do much after they wired it down. So, but
after Cannabiscuits, no one.
Cannabis, I was already tired. Like after that, I was like, I was done. Like I was done for the night. I just I didn't have it much in me. Because before this at Cannabiscuits, I was like, that was okay. I hear them here and there, not really like top of my list of anything. But after that night, I moved them on up.
To these.
Give them kudos.
Kudos.
So Cannabiscuits, download them, listen to their music.
YouTube them. Like them on Facebook.
Like them.
Anything.
That's a good band. I was like, well, Turtle, their singer, he was owning it, dude. He even got into the pit.
He was in the pit skanking.
I was behind him. He was leading the charge. I'm behind him. I was like, alright, dude, this is it.
I don't think no leader's done that. Yeah. I don't think no singers sing and then skank at the
same time. That's the
same time.
That's like two things. Doing two things at once. That's multitasking. But yeah, that was like the main event, and they handled. Like they just
took the show,
destroyed it.
They weren't even the main act, and they made themselves the main act.
They came there, and I don't think they changed their name.
No, I don't.
There's reports that they changed it to Poste Verde, but they were still referred to as Cannabiscuits. Yeah. On their page, it still says
Cannabiscuits ska.
So this is actually a couple podcasts back. I was like, they shouldn't change it. I was against it. We were all against it. It was a uniform thing. So Cannabiscuits, if you're watching this,
keep the name.
Keep the name.
It's a good name.
Keep it. Don't change it. That's your name. You made it up. It's original. You don't build that hype up all over again. So yeah, that was a good show, and it was great. Another shout out to G. You know who you are. Shout out G. So yeah, next gig. I don't know when's the next gig. We've been looking into it. We're still planning.
When we find out, you guys will be the first to know.
First to know. Next gig.
Come to the Dark Search for all your skull news.
Dark Search. We were gonna record interviews at this one, but we were in the moment. It was like we were enjoying ourselves, and because he was this guy. He's getting loaded with Rocksteady Risers. And he forgot he had the camera in his pocket the whole time, and they're just just bullshitting, just having to go all the time. So Rocksteady Risers lucked out. Could have had a whole little I don't know, segment interview with them. Next time. There's always another gig. So if you missed us at this gig, come out. A couple of my friends came out. We met a new friend, Satan. Another dude.
He's cool.
Satan. If you're watching this too, you gotta
YouTube it.
Yeah. Good old. That was a good gig. One of the best things.
That's the best ones in a while.
Like, it was just a crazy night. So
that had drinks, women, smokes, good music, just the dust.
It was
the dust. But other than that,
yeah, it was worth it.
All thumbs up.
So yeah, CANNABISCUITS again. Keep them on the radar. That's a good band. Rock City Risers too. You know, they came up after CANNABISCUITS, after everyone was all tired as hell, but they still held it together. You know, they were still like they were still in the fight. Oh, and then the main. Remember what happened at the end of the show? Remember like the final thing where Porky did his last hurrah?
No, what did he do?
Remember
I don't think I was there. I was in front.
Remember he proposed?
Oh,
Porky.
dang, he did.
Porky proposed to his girl. So Porky, our hats off to you. Dark Surge salutes you. We will be there at the wedding. That'll be a wedding cast. You know.
Hopefully it'll be a wedding gig or something.
That'd be cool. Imagine that.
The first
Porky, throw another gig for your wedding. That's an idea. That one's free. Free AD slip. So yeah, Porky, that was a good gig. So another news I want to talk about.
I guess we'll talk about Mortal Kombat.
We'll transition into some Mortal Kombat. You know, that's a good transition. Scar into Mortal Kombat. That always works. So yeah, we just got done watching episode 3 from the Mortal Kombat Legacy
based
series.
On Johnny Cage this time.
I liked how like this episode it was just Mortal Kombat episode 3. Johnny Cage.
That's it.
Like that's the title.
Johnny Cage.
His episode is that's the title.
He owns the episode.
So that one was actually pretty cool. Like it was cool. It was like a documentary sort of thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, trying to
behind the music type of thing.
Yeah, like they're trying to like showcase an actor and
his downfall, his upfall.
They showed a bunch of footage, and you know it's pretty cool seeing all that on his character, which was cool. What I thought was in the beginning they had Victor Lucas, and if you don't know who that is, he was like way back when in G4 when they were just like pure video games. Now it's just dumb.
Yeah.
Back then, their show called Electric Playground and Judgment Day. There was a dude named Victor Lucas, and they got him to be on the show, which I thought was pretty like that was rad.
That was cool.
You know, him. And then they had the creator Ed Boon. He was in there.
They played like the producers of his shows actually.
Oh, yeah,
like under his name it said the TV producer of Johnny Cage and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
You know,
little cameo.
And then like the ending, like the middle part was pretty cool. You know, I was like kick back, like where's this gonna lead to? But then like the ending, that kind of sets up for the next episode.
Yo man, it was good.
Because I think it was all agreed. Episode 2, we were all kind of like,
It was short.
It was it's 9
This
minutes.
one was back to 12 minutes again.
Yeah, like 11, 12 minute time frame.
There was no intro. There was no previous.
The second episode was just like it just let you down, you know.
It was a part 2.
So the third episode was like okay, it's bringing it back up. You know, I feel like you know now there's more potential. The fourth episode, hopefully like you know they bring it. But it feels like every fight. I mean, every episode there's just a fight. It's fight.
That's good.
Fight. You know, I feel kind of like okay, that's expected. But, you know, come on, do something new, something else.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's already the third episode. Can't talk too much mess on this.
They still trying to need to boost up the hype for it because it's still brand new.
Trying to get people excited for it and all that. So, yeah, I understand.
I mean, it seems they're doing a pretty good job so far, I think.
Yeah, it's holding up fairly well.
For a webisode, I mean, that's pretty damn good.
It's free. You know, I'm watching it. You know, the camera, I'm pretty...
Oh, and actually, they censored it now. Third episode
yeah, for some reason it was censored. Like, he was cursing, but he wasn't saying it.
Yeah, they bleeped it out.
And
they don't bleep it out, they just mimic things.
I was thinking, was that the actor just not saying it, or?
That's what I thought too, because it seemed like they just cut it off.
Yeah, like he was gonna say it, but he wasn't gonna. But then I think Machinima, like I don't know, like they censored it for some reason.
Just to, I guess, to bring in younger viewers.
But, and it's like younger kids for Mortal Kombat. I don't think that it goes hand in hand, you know.
I guess.
With youngsters and Kombat, isn't it? But I don't know. It's
the more viewers works.
So that was pretty cool. Episode 3, we'll stay tuned. I wonder how long this season's gonna last. You know, how many episodes? Hopefully it's like 24 episodes. That'd be cool.
Hopefully they have more seasons. Pretty sure they will.
Mortal Kombat, you know. So it's shaping up fairly well.
Mortal Kombat's doing pretty good right now.
Right now it's just like it's crazy to see this whole hype for Mortal Kombat. You got the series, you got the video game. You know, you just got all this stuff surrounding it, and it's just like blowing up. Because the game came out, it was like last week, I think.
Yeah, last week.
Mortal Kombat
Tuesday, I guess.
Mortal Kombat 9 came out. That's looking fairly well. People are just
I still want to play it. I haven't played it yet.
You know, we're working on it. You know, we've been focusing mostly on Surge stuff right now, so it's just like just everything else has been on hold, and you know, we're just planning all this crazy stuff, you know, and you know, we've got some more stuff planned in the works. You know, we've talked to CANNABISCUITS, we've talked to them, so they know what's up a little bit. So, you know, we just got a whole bunch of stuff planned for the surge, and everything's looking up.
Yep. It's all uphill from here.
Well, it's all uphill. You know, we've been talking, and then even like in the policing side, you know, talking other stuff and all that. So, so
wow.
there you go.
It's starting to get a little faster and faster now.
It's funny with this camera.
It's starting to be a second nature now.
Yeah, we started with this camera. It's opening up all these little avenues. We can shoot more videos. We're probably gonna have another series. We're gonna have a podcast or just us, you know, just talking about whatever news updates. But also we're gonna probably have like our adventure, like going to a gig or coming from a gig called Ska Venture. You know, we dabbled with that before we went to
Porky's. Yeah, look that up. It's called Journey to PORKYFEST. I guess that wasn't our first episode, but it was basically like a mess around.
Just you know, seeing what we could put together, and there's some nice effects, vamp, nicely just you know editing it together, flows.
Still getting the use of it, but
so yeah, expect more material on a weekly basis now that we got the podcast pretty much down. This is it, you know. We got this rooted down, and then oh yeah, tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow, we're gonna be covering Marvel vs.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Versus Combat.
Marvel vs. Combat.
Marvel vs. Combat.
That'd be a crazy game. Marvel vs. Combat. Damn, man.
Versus Combat. No, not tomorrow. We have a tourney that we're gonna be covering. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Frankenson. You know, we plugged that it was like a couple podcasts ago. You know, just throw it up, hand signs. No, but yeah, we plugged it. It was supposed to be. Thought it was last week, but then it got pushed to this week. So tomorrow, actually, or whatever this goes up, Wednesday, there's gonna be a tournament. So we're gonna be there covering it, and talk to the winners and all that, throwing out, you know, just being there and Dark Surge Flare and all that, covering the event. So expect that to go up tomorrow or whenever. And
I guess we'll do interviews with the winner.
Yeah, the winner will be interviewed. You get to throw your name out there, your kudos, your rep. You know, you're gonna be king at Frankenson. So
you never know. You could be king of the state or
king of the world. You know, the world's a playground. So we'll be there, Dark Surge, and all that. Also, yeah, if you haven't liked the Facebook for the Dark Surge, get to that. You know,
like it.
There's always more room to like. There's enough room to go around. There's enough pie for everybody.
Like the page,
so get on there, like
videos.
Watch this video, share this video, whatever. Everyone.
Rep the surge, spread the word.
Rep it, you know. So yeah, just promote and all that, and things are looking up, and
music by Bullet for My Valentine.
In the background, you can hear
I guess we'll have like. I guess now and then we'll have like a little musical background.
Yeah, you know, just change it up.
Just so you don't get bored of our voices.
Get bored, which you shouldn't. I don't understand.
I mean, we got beautiful voices.
I don't understand that happening.
But you know, just in case there's people out there, you know, haters.
One
disliker.
Yeah, there's one disliker, so it's not kudos. Not kudos at all. So this was episode 5, PORKYFEST. Dark Surge. Yeah, PORKYFEST was great. That was a good show. Porky, our hats off to you again. You and hopefully you have a long marriage. CANNABISCUITS, again, being a kick-ass band, changed my eyes. I wasn't a fan before. Now
I was a fan since I first heard them.
You know, you won me over. I'll admit, you won me over. And then, yeah, G. Shout out again. You know, G. You know who you are.
Give out shout outs to Rocksteady Risers.
Rocksteady Risers, Hannah. Let's see. Spirit Mistress. Yeah, that's another one. Just throw out some more names.
And I guess
yeah, it's pretty much.
Shout out to Mayhem. It's coming soon.
Mayhem's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Dark
Surge. Look for videos for Mayhem too.
Dark Surge will be behind closed doors.
Hopefully.
VIP. Yeah. So there you go.
Yes, that's it.
That's it. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. Sign off. Rambo.
Vamp.
Yeah. Ride the Surge.